I said that Diaz was the best boxer. Fucking hell. Thank you for the $2. Put it this way, chat. If people know you've got a crazy good chin, you ain't a good boxer. How about that? I don't know how good JDM's chin is. Do you know what I'm saying? If I know you've got a great chin, you're not a good boxer. I shouldn't have to know. I shouldn't find out that you've got a really good chin and you can't be knocked out and you got the greatest chin in the sport. What about Max? Same situation, dude. Same situation. Max has got good boxing, he does, but he's not a great boxer. He isn't. He's got good boxing now. So I guess Canelo shit. Canelo's fought the best boxers in the world for the past decade. He's going to take some shots, man. Join him. Don't call me that as well, please. Thank you for the $2. Did you see Death Sentence get slept? No. What happened to Death Sentence? Do I have to find out what happened to him? Death Sentence. Death Sentence versus Zachary. Wait, Zachary the fucking troll. Hang on a second. Why did I not know that this was happening? This troll guy, Zachary, I've seen a few of his videos. He's so fucking funny, you know. Did he really get slept by him? This troll fucking YouTuber guy. No way this guy is in this world. I can see DJ in the background as well. Oh no, they're recording the documentary as well. What's gonna happen with Death Sentence, man? Hold on a second, guys. Round 1. Oh, he got cracked, but he's looking for the back. He's looking for the choke. Right to the back is crazy, though. Fair play. He's got it. Oh, he gets flung off. Zachary escapes the rear naked choke, and he's now in bottom position. Death Sentence here. Zachary's lost his mouthpiece here, folks. He's in real trouble here, folks. You do not want to be there with Death Sentence. And he's up. Oh, hold on now. Oh, Death Sentence with the glove throw technique. How to hit people with a right hand while out of range. Throw your fucking glove at them. Epic. Misses the jab. He's swinging punches like a tard. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's swinging like a woman. Oh, no. Zachary's putting hands on him, and he lands a few. And here he comes, closing the distance, folks. Oh, big right hand. Left hook. Oh, he lands back. Dude, they're getting scrappy. I'm watching this fight now. Oh, left hook from Zachary again on the inside. When does it end? How long is this fucking fight, chat? Please let this end. Why am I watching it for this long? Alright, I'm skipping ahead for the finish. Here he comes. Bang, bang, bang. Follow-ups. Death Sentence is out. Holy shit. Zachary's the real fucking deal, dude. Oh, no. That sucks, actually. Need to work on the striking. The striking is the next thing that needs work. Damn, dude. He's crashing out at the loss as well. Hey, Zachary gets it done, dude. Good for him, Zachary. Good for him, dude. I know that guy as well. Weird crossover of events. I don't know him in person, but I've seen his stuff. JDM made Bilal look like he had Canelo hands. Cope, thank you for the $2. No, he didn't, dude. While stuffing takedowns, he bobbed and weaved and made Bilal look like a fucking fool. He did not make Bilal look like he had Canelo hands, by the way, at all. Dude, JDM was fucking weaving. Punch this way, weave. Punch that way, weave. Circle out. He did not make him look like he had Canelo hands. He made him look like a fucking fool. Thank you for saying that. Maybe, though. Thoughts on Lucas saying Tom beats everyone in history? I agree with him wholeheartedly, dude. Tom Aspinall's the greatest fighting force the world has ever seen. And that is the fucking truth.
And I hope you don't lose to Ghana, I'll cry. But he is. No one in human history can take prime, in shape, healthy Tom Aspinall and beat him. They just can't do it. Shininess on my mustache. Big fan of Aspinall, but his fights end so fast. Oh no, dude, he devastatingly knocks out every opponent within a minute. Oh no. That sucks. Leon, stop fucking me, please. Stop fucking me, please. I'll give it a 2. We don't want your cowardice, unpatriotism in the USA. I'll give it a $2. Why are you guys, what, you guys patriots for? Jews? You don't own your own country either. You have pig pox, stay in the shed till further notice. Yeah, your country keeps fucking you guys over. You're still being patriots. Come on, bro. About time a revolution happened. A Chad revolution, not a gay revolution, which is the way things are trending. I've already read it. Usyk spent 2 years in Dagestan. He eats Tom alive. He just doesn't, dude. He don't have the power for it. Or the low kick defense. Dude, I had the craziest badass dream. Basically, Dan Hooker was fighting DDP for some reason. KO'd him in like 9 seconds with a knee. Of course he did. Classic Dan Hooker. Won the title, called out the backup Gaethje. The backup Gage that night and beat him in a walk. In a war. Thank you for the $10. That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy. Fuck Dana. Thank you for the $2, dude. Saw a video of Bully Beatdown where the guy only used jiu-jitsu and ended up tiring out and got TKO'd. Jiu-jitsu is useless without striking. Very true. Dude, Bully Beatdown was actually so bad back in the day because does anyone remember the fucking fighters getting fraud checked by some fucking hockey dude? Alright, what was I going to say? Bully Beatdown. Yeah, there was an episode of Bully Beatdown with a hockey player. And the hockey player actually beat the MMA fighter or something, right? Or the guy didn't get finished and didn't get subbed once and actually started holding his own in some moments and fighting back. And it was a really bad look for the fighters because they ended up just sort of taking on athletes and like nearly losing quite a lot of the time. And although it was a great show, sometimes the fucking... Yeah, Woodley couldn't finish some fat dude. Exactly, yeah. It was a really bad look for the fighters because they'd go on there and there'd be some athletic dude or a big, strong-looking fat guy. And, yeah, the hockey guy knocked the fighter down in one of the fights. And it just kind of revealed how shit MMA fighters were at the time. Unless they were taking on some bully that was, like, also a fucking victim himself, you know what I mean? Where it's kind of like if you are getting bullied by that person, you kind of deserve it. Would Superior do well versus Crawford Canelo winner? No. If each race had to choose a champion for a Hunger Games, who do you think should represent each? Why, it's Tom Aspinall. You can't call dibs here. We've already got him. We've already got Tom Aspinall. We choose Tom. And for everyone else, so that'd be Ngannou for black people for sure, right? Ngannou for black people. Aspinall for white people. For Asians, they ain't got a fucking shot if we're pulling out them dogs. You know what I'm saying? If whites and blacks are pulling out Aspinall and Ngannou, good fucking luck. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying to anyone else. Mexico, I guess, would have to bring out Dominic Reyes. Even though he's from America, but yeah. Dominic Reyes. Or Prime Kane. Maybe Prime Kane. Are we doing primes? We can do primes. Asians. Yeah, Dagestan is in Asia, but a continent doesn't make a race. So Asians. Yeah, Dagestan, Habib. They only make tiny ones. Or Ankalaev. And then... I don't know what the fuck Indians are going to do. I guess Jabli. Put Jabli in there against all our dogs. And I don't know. Yeah, maybe trying to contend Zhang Wei Li, yeah. That's true. Aspinall's going to need a wife in this Hunger Games world that we're in. You got to consider that as well. And then India's got Anshul Jibali. What else? I don't know what else. It's hard other than that. What other races of human are there? What about the irrelevant ones? Samoans, I guess, tougher. Justin Tougher, I guess. They can be in the mix there. Franzen, I appreciate the $2, dude. Thank you. What was the most you made off a bet in the UFC? I turned 20 into like 600 on an Aya versus Calvillo card. And I would have turned something like 40 into 3,000 if Gunnar Nelson submitted Takashi Sato on the UFC London card where Pimlet won, where Molly McCann got a spinning back fist or spinning back elbow, and Tom Aspinall beat Volkov. So those are my big moments. But I don't bet anymore and haven't done in ages. Guru, I'm new, but I love you and your big gassy belly. Thank you for the $2 Canadian, dude. No problem, dude. Well, Chad. People using Tom's ability to finish all of his fights quickly as a critique is complete horseshit. If Jones had that ability, he would have as well. I know, yeah. But it is true that we don't know the full part of his game, though, in terms of calling the most skilled or anything like that. But in terms of being the most devastating fighting force of all time, it's Tom Aspinall and no one else. And that's a damn fact.